What's going on, brother? This is TM University, and it's my pleasure, having you on my platform. How's it going?
It's going good. I have the day off from work today, so I'm just enjoying some time out in the park.
Oh, that's pretty good. It's pretty quiet at the park today, anyway.
Yeah, it's not too busy, which can be nice.
Oh, okay. Where you from?
I'm from DC. My parents are from West Africa, though.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. DC to New York. How was it?
It wasn't too. I guess when I first moved, it was a bit of a change, but I think I got used to it pretty quickly. They're both still big cities. I don't think there's anything that really compares to New York in quite the same way. So moving from anywhere would be a difference.
Wow. So you finish high school, right?
Yes.
Then you move straight to New York.
Yep.
How was the transition for you?
From high school to college?
To New York.
I think my high school prepared me really well in certain subjects. So I don't think it was as challenging a transition for me as most people, I would say.
Wow. So DC to New York. Was it like a high opener? Because I know they have a lot of people in DC.
Right.
But most especially New York City that you are right now. It's a lot of people.
A lot of people, yeah. I think the biggest difference was in DC there can be a lot of people in certain locations at certain times, but in New York it's pretty much almost anywhere you go all the time.
Yeah.
There's always noise, always something happening.
Does that bother you? Like,
no,
oh, man.
Yeah. I sometimes I have friends who visit me here and they can't imagine how I live with this 24/7. But for me, I like all the noise. I like the fact that there's always something going on because it's just it makes me feel connected to a lot of other people and just hearing a lot of other life going on.
But looking at you, you look like a quiet person, like a reserved. So how does that match? You look so reserved. Then you like the noise.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it really, because I am more of a reserved person, but being surrounded, I'm okay with being quiet internally, but being surrounded by quiet,
You don't like it?
Yeah, I don't like it. I get a little bored. I don't feel stimulated. So.
Wow. Do you consider yourself introvert or extrovert?
I would say introvert. Yes.
Introvert. Wow. You like it?
Being an introvert. I mean, it's who I am, so I guess I like it. I like it. There's pros and cons.
You don't want to try something new,
No, I try new stuff. I always
work. I mean, try to be an extrovert.
Right. Yeah, I try sometimes. I try to go to more events by myself and stuff, just to become more comfortable with that kind of thing. And I think I've become less introverted over college.
Oh, okay.
I just think if I have to tip the scales in one direction, it's just slightly more introverted.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because being trying to be too serious.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to go to NYU and mess up your grade. So how is it schooling in NYU? Is it pretty much, if you look at it, is that something special that they give you guys, or a special training in terms of, you say, you made mention of networking?
Yeah.
So how does that, let's start with that, how does that really, do you really see that networking really
Yeah, a lot of my engineering professors, while they did teach our classes, they also were working in the industry at the same time.
Okay.
So if there was a specific type of engineering or class that caught your interest, talking to the professor is a good way to get connected to that industry, because they're working in it right now. They know what's happening.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Do you think NYU worth it though? Because the money. Overall.
I don't know if any school is worth all that money. I think most colleges and universities in the U.S. are overpriced anyway.
Right, yeah.
But considering the amount of experiences inside and outside the classroom that I was able to have because I lived in New York City for those during that time, I think it helped me grow up faster because it's very different studying and living in like a city as big as New York versus going to a college that's kind of like isolated and you're just surrounded by students all the time.
Yeah. So when it comes to studying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does the noise in New York affect you guys the way you guys study?
I don't think so. We've pretty good libraries, so it doesn't get too noisy.
Is it well insulated?
Yeah, I would say so.
That once you get in, you can't hear anything going on outside?
Not really.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Because sometimes I can't even imagine myself living in the New York City. But lately I've been kind of like liking them. Like, it's not that bad.
Right.
You know, like how people say, okay, from their house to the store.
Mm-hmm. Can be very
like a
close.
Starbucks.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
like,
all
it's just everything kind of like
convenient.
well connected.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty good. How was your NYU experience?
It was eye-opening because
In what sense?
I had to interact and meet a lot of different people, and especially like a lot of different people than the kind of people I like grew up with.
Okay.
Because NYU is such a international university. There's a lot of international students from all over the place, so got to learn about different people, different cultures, that kind of thing.
Wow. Wow. You have any international friends from?
Yeah, I would say like half of my friends from NYU are international students.
So I have a question now. You know, are all the people in NYU smart?
Yeah, I mean,
from my own perspective,
yeah. There are definitely people there who like blew me away with like how smart they are.
Really?
Yeah. But I think you can find that at any school. Like,
hey, that's what I'm saying.
There's always going to be super smart people anywhere. It just depends on.
Do they have like I don't want to say dumb. Do they have like people like that? That you look like? How do you get to NYU?
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't.
You haven't met. You haven't seen. You haven't really met.
I don't think so.
I'm not trying to make them look stupid or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you kind of like, wow, like, how do you get here? You pay so much money.
Right.
Yeah. Do you meet somebody like that?
No one's coming to mind where I had that reaction.
So everybody's kind of like serious.
No, not even serious, but like I can't think of anyone where I thought like, oh, how did you get in here? You know?
Okay. Do you guys party too?
I mean, yeah, we're college students.
Do you party?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh my God.